Hello dear students, today we will continue lesson number 15, sentences affirmative, negative and interrogative. We will see two exercises today, exercise number E and F from page number 102. Dear students, before we move on to these two exercises, let us see some of these things that we are supposed to do from this lesson. And these are very important before we do the exercise. So let us begin with this. As you can see here, I have just written modal verbs. So you may or may not have ideas of what modal verbs are. That's why I have just written down. So let's see. Is a type of verb that is used to indicate modality. So what is it? It is a type of verb that is used to indicate modality. So what is that? Okay, you can see likelihood, ability, permission, request and capacity. So this is what modal verb is. Now for example, we can see here modal. Okay, one side I have just written the modal and on the other side you can very well see the usage. First one, can and could is also expressed. Okay, used. These can and could is used when we talk about ability, permission, polite request. So ability, permission and polite request. Next we have can, could and may. So all these three words, that means these modals are used when we take permission. Next we have must and have to is used for obligation. We have the fourth one, might, may, could, can is used for possibility. And the last one which I have written is will. So that is used when we talk about some wish, desire and will. So as we know, this modal verb of English are a small class of auxiliary verbs used mostly to express the modality. So what are those modality? As we have already seen there, likelihood, then ability, permission and request, and one more we have capacity. So please remember all these things in order to do these exercises well. Let's begin with the first one. Okay, help the Sen family frame questions by providing the appropriate models. Just erasing the first part of it. So as we see here, Mr. Sen, first you see Mr. Sen dash, you pass me the salt, you pass me the salt please. Okay, so question. So Mr. Sen is saying dash, okay, he says, Mr. Sen says, okay, dash, you pass me the salt please. So what can we use? Okay, here is asking something, isn't it? He wants something. So which one shall we use? When we want something, so we might also use permission or polite request, isn't it? Here I have written can, polite request. So better we will use can. You pass me the salt please. Next one, Mrs. Sen says, Mrs. Sen says yes of course, and after that there is a dash. You have more salt. You have more salt, though, then there is a question mark. So you have more salt though, then which one shall we use? Will you have, will also, will, we can also use will, wish, desire and will. So do you want to have more? So when we ask, okay, something like you have more salt though, so will you have more salt? You can write this, will you have more salt? Next one we have here, again there is a test. It may, okay, it not spoil the taste of the curry. So here we will write, okay, it though may not, okay, though may not spoil it, though may not spoil the taste of the curry. So you will write, okay, may it not, okay, may it not spoil the taste of the curry. So this way we are just going to write them. Again there is, okay, Aaron also says something. Dash, I have another piece of chicken, mother. So may I have. Here also we can say. So this is what the starting is. I think, okay, you are much acquainted now. If you have any kind of doubts or difficulty, when, okay, or what to use or which model to use in which blanks, for that you need all these, okay, that I have written down for you. So I ask you to do them. Now we will just move on to the question number F. Rewrite the questions correctly, the auxiliary verbs. You can see the auxiliary verbs are placed wrongly. As we see in the first one, let's see, are I going to the exhibition, going for the exhibition, are I going for the exhibition. So you can see here, what is wrong here? The auxiliary verbs. Okay, this is wrongly used because with I we use am, isn't it? So the answer will be, am I going for the exhibition? Okay, as it is already done in the book, I'll just show you the second one as well. Second one, has we ever been? Has we ever been on a holiday together? On a holiday together. So what is wrong? Again we have a mistake here at auxiliary. So the answer will be, have we ever been on a holiday together? So this is how you are going to continue, and in order to avoid the mistakes, you should know the present perfect tense and the past tense, okay, which we have present perfect, and all the tenses are mixed together. So if you have knowledge about the tenses, then definitely you are not going to fail. Let me tell you again one more. Was she informed about the party? So was she informed about the party? So dear students, okay, for your homework, just listen carefully. Question number E and F, please write in the copy. And for further clarifications, you may ask during the live class. Thank you.